morning, guys. It's Matt, aka Lumberjack Landlord. Awesome to be with you guys this morning. Thanks so much investing time in this channel and in your future. One of the things I wanted to make clear was what the goal of this channel was. If you guys have read any of the excerpts and stuff on the channel, you guys have a general idea, but I wanted to make sure to take the time, sit down with you, have a video with you, and really just kind of walk you through what we're trying to do with this channel. So the goal of this channel is to move people from living in the parents' house, living in that first lousy, horrible apartment, which trust me, I've seen plenty, and don't own any, of course, but seen plenty. And we want to help you guys get from that level where you're at now to getting into your first home. There's a ton of different ways to do that, whether it's an FHA plan, whether it's a veteran's mortgage. Guys, near and dear, true to my heart, a bunch of folks in my family served, a bunch of my friends are still enlisted. I love you guys. I thank you for your sacrifice for our country and for our freedoms. Want to make sure that you guys know all of the assets that are available to you and all the programs that are available to you guys that you can take advantage of. I know a lot of times there's not a whole lot out there that tells you, hey, step by step, here's kind of how it goes. We're actually going to do that for you step by step. So for my vets out there and for my enlisted folks, there's going to be special videos for you guys as well based on the programs that are available. But again, the sole purpose of this show is to help get people on that property ladder much earlier than they are now. The average age of somebody getting on the property ladder today is 32 years old. Guys, that's just way too late. If you think about getting a 30-year mortgage when you're 32 years old, you're 62 when you paid it off. Do you want to be 62 still paying on the same house? You don't. And that's if you stay in the same place, which likely you're going to buy the right size house for where you're at today and then need to graduate into another, into another, into another. So we want to get you on that property ladder as soon as possible because we know the one thing in real estate that's true is over time, over large amounts of time, it dramatically increases in value. So let me hit you with a couple of stats. 79% of people still live paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't need to be that way. We can absolutely share with you our journey, our voyage, and make sure that you know step by step what we did. Maybe it fits for you, maybe it doesn't. Again, we're not forcing anything down your throat. We're just saying, hey, we're here as a resource. And quite frankly, I don't have enough hours in a day to answer all the emails and phone calls that I get. So I want to just put it on video and make sure it's available to as many people as possible. The second thing is 90% of people, 90% of people in the last 200 years that have become millionaires became millionaires through real estate. Guys, that's the greatest secret. That's the wealth divide. That's what we're talking about here. So when we need to look at this stuff, we need to look at it and say, this is a way that just by changing some minor things about how I approach my living situation, I can make a massive investment in me, myself, and my family and get myself on the property ladder and even future family, get myself on the property ladder and put myself in a position where in the mid-30s, I'm changing my house for the second or third time with a ton of equity that I stored up in my 20s. So the last thing that I want to make sure to cover with you guys is just we're thankful for the opportunity. My wife and I absolutely love helping folks out, love answering these questions. So please don't hesitate to put stuff in the comments. But we want to make sure that we recognize that when we finally had really made it and started to make a real improvement in our lives, we wanted to make sure to give that back to others and share with you our journey. Don't be discouraged. I'm a 9th grade dropout. I was able to do the work. I was able to figure it out. I was able to get to where I needed to get to. I'm certainly by no means recommending that you drop out of the 9th grade. However, if you guys know anybody that is 18 to 25 years old, you need to get this video in front of them. You need to make sure to share that there's somebody out there that wants to help them just because he got helped when he started. So there's going to be a ton of content for you guys, certainly for veterans especially. There's going to be a ton that we put out there for you guys specifically so we can walk you through the steps, make sure that you're taking all these things into consideration, that you're aware of the programs that are available to you. We have an unbelievable roster of guests that's going to be helping us. We have folks that are specialized in foreclosure, folks that are specialized in something cool called a 1031 exchange, which is really for, people that have already invested in one property and have sold it or are in the process of selling it. We're going to have some awesome times with Mike Zuber from One Rental at a Time, who's just, guys, he is an absolute rock star. I know that he puts out a ton of content that's there and available to you. And so we're very excited for all that Mike brings to this market. And he is one of those amazing talking heads that actually knows what he's talking about because he lives it, much like I do. So we want to just thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys investing your time, energy, effort into this channel. But know that now is the time to get started. If you believe that the market is going to shift and shift dramatically based on all this other stuff on YouTube, then there's no time like the present. Do your homework now. Be ready now. It's those thousands of hours of preparation that turn into that one moment of opportunity that gets you the house that sets you up for the next 7 years of your life or 10 years of your life, that allows you to really, truly, in a meaningful way, get on the property ladder and turn that into your greatest investment. So I just want to thank you all again. Really appreciate all your time. This is Matt signing off for AKA the Lumberjack Landlord. Let's do damage. Thanks, everybody. What's going on, everybody? It's Matt, aka the Lumberjack Landlord. Super awesome to be with you guys here today. Thanks so much for watching that last video. Comments, post it below. I want to get back to you guys. Thanks so much for taking the time and investing in yourselves. Talk to you soon. Take care.